Hey ho.
Whoa! What's going on, man?
Hey ho.
Last minute, I was last minute getting the stream going. All my screens, trying to get them all lined up. I had to get my coffee. I had to get the music. I forgot to loop the music, and then it just went silent. I had to change a little scroller, but we're live. We're live. You, me. We got DDR Punk. Heyo. We got Carlos in here. What are the odds? You didn't start with the let's go that you normally do.
Time to let go. Time to let go.
Do I happen to know what color my shirt is called? Looks like a dark clay.
It's for me it looks like a washed up burgundy.
A washed up burgundy. Let's pull it up and we'll see. So
Yeah,
it's from
it's
this
like
brand.
I have a color like that. They actually call it pink, but it's nothing like pink.
Let's see here. It is I think it's an oversized, and it's like the faded. Is there a faded?
Yeah, like a washed up faded
tee. It must be this one, I think.
It's like almost like plum faded, burgundy faded.
I think this is what they call it, faded pink.
Oh, so that's the same as my sweatshirt. I have a sweatshirt. They also call it like pink, but it doesn't look like it. More like a plum. It's like plum, but washed out plum or faded.
Yeah, I mean, I dig the color. Sometimes I feel like it clashes a little bit with my skin tone. You know, I'm a little pink in nature, so every brand. I am like I'm a little
You're the Pink Panther.
I'm a little pig here. Let me get my lights.
I didn't go that far, pig. Did you just call yourself a pink pig?
Hey, a little piggy.
I said Pink Panther.
Pink Panther. Yeah, that guy's a little more interesting, a little more positive person. All right, man. Happy Wednesday. Good to be back. I wonder who else we got in here in the channel. Just us and DDR Punk. That's cool if it's just the three of us. I see a couple more according to our stats, but it's going to be a fun episode. If you have not noticed, my mustache has not been styled today. So this is kind of how it looks after a shower and how it looks after just beard oil. I got beard oil in my beard, my mustache, and my face is what I do every day. And I'm going to try to rehydrate it and style it so you can see. And then we also got some photos of Carlos's various mustache styles. Maybe I can pull up a little bit of my own past mustache styles so we can talk about it from like a trimming strategy as well as a tutorial strategy on how to get the best mustache. And it should be fun. You know, it's kind of like a mix of our old school long form content and doing it live so you guys get to see real time how long it takes, what we go through, the ups and downs, not a highly curated, best case scenario of trimming. So I don't know. I always kind of like the realness of what we do. And yeah, man. What else was I going to talk about with you? Nothing?
Mustache.
Mustache.
No, but yeah, I've got some pictures together, so I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. So I went and did some research on some of mustache pictures. I was like, Jesus, man. I had some looks, man, back a few years ago.
Yeah. I mean, you and I, we like to change our styles up a good bit. Even Greg too. Greg likes to change his styles up.
I look a mess right now, man. I need a haircut. This hair is just
because it's a little fro. Little
Just
Portuguese fro.
It's just weird. It's just weird right now.
You almost look like one of those Stranger Things haircuts. Look like the gay guy, Will.
Fuck off. I haven't watched the last series, by the way. I don't think I even finished
Spoiler. Yeah. That was the whole
I,
purpose of the show, was that
I
it
don't
became.
think I even watched the last few episodes of the last one, the one previous. I just got off it. It's just become a bit too much.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, I enjoyed it. I think Stranger Things was a good series. The last, that I think there's a bit of disappointment, both with the series being over, but also how they did the last season. I think it wasn't like awful. Like, it wasn't like you wanted to blow your brains out, but it wasn't, as good as it could have been, which I think for a lot of people is a little disappointing.
yeah. I enjoyed first, second, I think third. What are we now? Fourth and
For
fifth, right?
five, yeah.
Five, yeah. So the fourth,
A lot of people think,
yeah, I just got interested on fourth, on the fourth, midway through or almost towards the end. I was like, oh, this is just a bit meh.
yeah. Well, shall we just get right into it? Shall we?
Get right into
Let's go. Let's get
it.
started. Yeah, I think season 4 was pretty good.
I don't even remember, to be honest. Is that the one in the Russian prison?
No, the Russian prison was number 2.
Was it? So I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Yeah, let's get going. So here's my tutorial how I trim it. I'm a pretty low maintenance guy, and to understand if this style is going to work for you, you have to understand, what is the outcome that you want. So I personally prefer a more natural mustache. Like, I want my mustache to not look like it has product in it, and I want it to feel natural. I don't want to feel like all bricked up. And I think there's a lot of guys who do, a tighter curl on the end for a handlebar. I think those are cool styles, but for me, that's not my style. You saw the thumbnail. It's a general kind of swoop that I'm going for. And it's going to be a little tricky because it's a little bit different than how I normally do it. How I normally do it is right after I hop out of the shower. So my mustache is still damp. It's still warm from the shower. So the outcome may be slightly different, but to kind of get it going again, I'm going to start off with some beard balm, or as we used to call it, utility balm. So either utility balm, beard balm, get it. You may notice some, we call them crystals in there. The crystals in there, as you warm it up, they will melt. And once they melt, it's good to apply.
Just bring your hands up to the camera, because when you're doing it down there, it looks like you're doing something wrong.
Oh. Maybe that's
all we could see was this.
And then I'll always have a little bit of product left over. And for me, especially now that it's winter, we just apply it to my arms or my face or my legs or anywhere you kind of get dryness. The utility balm, the beard balm, it works out great. You can apply it anywhere. So to help hold you could probably just go with the beard balm. It's got beeswax in there, so there is going to be a little bit of hold in there. We also have a medium hold product called the styling paste, and the styling paste is going to be something I will use in the mustache today to just help get a little. And now you'll notice I'm not doing a ton of product. So for me and my mustache, it's just a little bit. It doesn't need a lot. Now the paste is a little bit different than the balm. You should not see any crystals develop in this product. And then it emulsifies really well. It'll get a little tacky. So styling paste is a styling product. So it's designed for the hair, not the skin. The point of a styling paste is to, help shape the product and get it into place. Provide a little bit of hold. So we're not going to do the same thing. I should have gotten that. I got a little little napkin here. Not going to do the same thing with the beard balm or utility balm and apply it to my skin. I could, I can actually apply it to my hair to help keep my hair out of my face. So that's a good use for it. So you can see just manually working it with my fingers has already gotten it primarily to where I want to go. But the next key, in my opinion, is grab your Beard brand hair dryer, one of one. We never sold those, so you can't get them. But I want to just kind of lock it in place. So what I want to do is, again, heat it up a little bit. And then I'm going to, after it's heated up, I'm going to work it into the position that I want to work it into. And then I'm going to blast it with cold air. And the cold air will help lock it into place. And again, the technique I'm going for is from the center of the mustache, I want to go down. And then to the side, I want to go back along the face. So this is kind of the technique along the face. One of the major mistakes a lot of guys make when they're styling their mustache is they're taking these out away from their face rather than back along their face. And I think that is kind of where you get a little, like comical style handlebars that tend to, in my opinion, not look as good. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll also add that I'm starting off on kind of a medium speed and a high heat. Then based on how I feel it with my hand, I may take the heat down to a medium heat as to not like kind of over damage the hair or of course hurt my damage my skin and heat my skin up.
While Eric is doing all that, I'll play here to Sicilian 87. You can carry on, Eric. I was just
going to say, if you want me to mute the microphone, I can, or you could probably just mute me while I'm blow drying. And if you want to chat with them, that's cool too.
Ooh, blowing. There you go. Okay, so I muted Eric. I'm thinking, yeah, you think I'll go your hair, you got a very coarse and thick hair like me going on your face. That depends how you style it and how you part it. Like Eric was just doing with a bit of styling first, taking the hair out of his face. That's pretty much what you got to do, man. So he won't bother you. I'm a guy that gets bothered with hair on his face. Actually, I hate hair over my ears as well, which is when you have long hair, it's slightly weird because it's going to go over your ears. I always try to get it up. But yeah, that's something you can use your style, and once it's long, you can tie it too. Just what I need, a mustache tutorial. Great. Let's hear Eric. Looking good, looking good. Eric and I actually do this very differently.
I mean, I'd love to say I put more work into it than that, but that was probably actually the most I ever do. And the thing that you'll notice with my mustache is this side is frankly not as good as this side. Like I feel like this side, the mustache just looks exactly as I want it. It comes down right to a point, but it's not like, a super tight point. Whereas this side kind of doesn't have the same curve that I want to it.
I have the same problem.
I get it a little bit, but I think there's a reminder to people out there. When you search for perfection, the likelihood of finding it is very rare, especially with things that you don't control, like how the hair comes in. Like I feel like it's almost the how far out some of these hairs grow and how coarse some of these hairs grow, that they functionally just cannot operate the same way. And maybe if I spent an enormous amount of time, an excessive amount of time on it, I could probably lock it in and really get it going. But for me, the goal is basically I just kind of want to get it out of the way and go on with my life.
I have the same problem as you. Like this side is way different than this side. And I think you can kind of tell there's more hair on this side. This side is just a weird wave. Like when it's long, the tips are long, it goes like, it does this like balloony thing, which I have to try to get down and stay there. It's hard. And
Well, and not only that, you end up overdoing that, and then you start pulling hairs out.
Exactly.
And then you get a patch, and then it's like
exactly that. Exactly that.
So as much as I would love to say, like, and I'll see it on videos where they, well, I'll post a live tutorial and people will talk about, like, I'll have like a little gap right here, and it's just like, you know, to a certain degree, your mustache is not going to be perfect. Your hair is not going to be perfect. Your face is not symmetrical. Like, so if we try to think about, like, my eyes probably don't line up completely straight if we, start looking at it. So you've, to a certain degree, not just with your mustache, but like everything in life, you have to find a point where, you love yourself and you love who you are as an individual, and accept that we are not perfect individuals, and that part of life and part of joy is admiring and appreciating those little imperfections in life. And maybe for some people it's more than others, but like even like my smiles, is unsymmetrical. It's like, we're not look maxers here. We're not trying to.
Let's not go there, bro. I've got one ear up more up than the other. My sunglasses always like look fucked up, and my nose is all crooked. Let's not go there.
Yeah,
like we just no one is perfect, man. There's probably 2% or something that will be more aligned than most people are not.
Yeah. So here we go. This is a good question. Does frequently tying the hair back damage it? If I grow my hair out, I plan on keeping it tied back because that's my favorite style. I mean, if it's your favorite style, it's your favorite style. I mean, I do think any type of physical
strength.
Any kind of physical interaction with your hair is going to cause damage just by nature, But at the same point, like we have to live our lives. I personally like touching my hair. I like touching my beard. So if it brings joy to yourself, go with it. People like riding motorcycles, but motorcycles can, damage your hair with the wind as it kind of snaps it around. So
hats damage your hair.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, just give it a shot. And then what I would say is, like, if you're dealing with a ton of breakage, like we had, who was our old video editor? Do you remember what's his name?
I don't know which one you mean.
The Travis. Was it not Travis?
Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah, his brother. We got on. Remember?
Yeah.
And he had longer hair, and his hair would start breaking about like this length, but most of his hair was this length. So what happened is he had like this real frizzy look to his hair because of where a lot of his hair was breaking. So if you're experiencing a lot of breakage at a certain length, I would recommend to either not tie back the hair and kind of cut it to where that breakage starts. And maybe that's not an option. But for the most part, you're going to have a few flyaways, and you could tame that with like a styling paste or even like a hairspray or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of said that in his previous question. Which was this one while you were doing your mustache. You could style it like you did with a little bit of styling paste to get off his face and stuff, which is kind of what I did when I was growing my hair out. Now, wearing it tied to your favorite style, I damaged my hair a lot with that, but I've learned a lesson, and my wife has, obviously, she's got long hair. She has shown me stuff that you can actually tie your hair with that doesn't damage your hair like the stuff I was using. So there's newer things like Yeah, hair tights are better than the shit I was using.
So this one, I recommend you support this. They're a um, fellow YouTube content creator, and they're pretty cool dudes. But I get my obviously you don't want to buy their grooming products, right? But their hair ties are great. In my opinion, they don't last super long. You'll kind of need to replace them maybe every few months. So get a subscription if they offer them. But the thicker bands like this are going to allow you to cause less damage than just like the little rubber bands, in my opinion.
Yeah,
What other tips did your
kind
wife give you?
kind of similar, but she has other different tights. It's almost like a satin thing, so they kind of slip a little bit, but so they not as bad on your hair. And if you have long hair, that you don't need it to be so restrained. Like mine is thick as hell, so I always felt they needed to be tight,
Yeah.
but I did it. So one day, actually, before I cut my hair, before I went to Austin, I tried one of her ties. I was like, that just works. Why didn't I do this in the first place? So
I
yeah,
actually
that's
like mine. I like the look where it's kind of loose, like where it's kind of not perfect. I like where some of the hair is coming out.
yeah. And I learned also, if I wanted to look tighter, I can still use the looser, the more comfortable hair tie. But to make the hair look tighter, I just put some styling product, like
Yeah.
styling paste, and
And
that will give the illusion is tight.
you can also, like, after you put it in your hair, you can run like a comb through it too, and that will give a more smooth looking appearance. And then like
Yeah.
the hair in the face, I think to a certain degree you kind of get used to it, just like you get used to a mustache in your mouth. There are things that you can do to minimize it. There are certain lengths where, like, when the lengths are a little bit shorter, like there's not much you can do. You can't really tie it up. You can't really, like this, at least I can kind of tuck behind my ear if I want to. But I kind of like it down out of my face a little bit. And then same thing with a mustache. I'll use a hair dryer to help make sure my hair is blown back in that direction. What do you think of this answer or this question, Carlos?
Where do you think the mustache trend is going? At the moment, I see a lot of kind of chevroni style mustaches around. A lot of them, like younger dudes, are all going chevroni. Some of them because that's all they can grow. I've noticed in young people. Uh, and this is not a dig, by the way. It's just an observation that I've seen. Yeah. So chevron is kind of where is that, in my opinion, for what I've seen. Um, mm, I like a chevron mustache too. So, but yeah, a lot of the guys are. I mean, I've seen kind of, and again, I think it's down to growth, almost like pencil stash.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not quite pencil. I think it's just because there's not a lot of growth. I've
Yeah, it's just
seen
thinner.
guys. Yeah, I've
Like in
seen
Top
guys.
Gear, what's his name? Penn Teller or Jason Teller or what is it?
Yeah, slightly less hair than him. He had a chevron mustache, but
Mhm.
obviously he's not as thick as like mine and yours and Tom Selleck's and stuff. But yeah, I've seen like people growing the mustache, but obviously they don't have that thick growth, so it kind of looks almost like pencil stash. But it's not. It's not like a shaved, proper, done up pencil stash. Even though I've seen a few now lately. There's a few guys wearing pencil mustaches with a tiny little goatee, which is like almost like the one that starts here and goes like that, little goatee. What's that called? It's
What a
like
little good.
it's like just like really thin ear and goes like that. Jesus, look at all that.
Let's see here. How do can I minimize this? What do we want to do? Go a little wider. Yeah, let's kind of stay on the mustache style and like maybe you've done so many looks over the years. Like, which one shall we click on? You think it's going to be more kind of like
Um,
this?
uh, I mean, that That was just me shave the beard and I left that big mustache. And I was annoyed because I had 2 gray hairs. uh, this was, yeah, I did a video about Tom Selleck's Chevron mustache, I think it was. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, that looks to me like just a perfect chevron, perfect shape.
I like that mustache. I like that mustache on me. I like all the mustaches on me, apart from my wife. She doesn't like it.
No.
She doesn't like to see me with a mustache.
What else? So let's go through here. You kind of have this. I mean, I don't know if
That
it's your
one,
suit, but you look.
yeah,
It looks real interesting.
I was in Monaco for the Formula One Grand Prix as a guest, and yeah, so you had to wear a suit for the gala thing, and that's what I look like. Fu Manchu and overgrown stubble.
She's
And
got an eye on you, though.
I was meeting Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel. So that's pretty much the same mustache, but this is unkept. This is like I did not style it. Basically, see that one there? I styled it. I combed it, dried it like you did with your earlier on that one. And that one, on purpose, I styled the hair and we went for a photo shoot. I think I was shooting the Belstaff jacket, leather jacket. I went to this brewery, just literally 2-minute walk from my house. Yeah, I was like, nah, the mustache needs to be sort of messy. And that's why it looks a bit like that. There was no styling to that mustache. It was like, just put it down and see what it looks like.
Is this kind of like that more of the pencil style, you think? Like,
no, I would say this is a slightly tidier chevron. I don't know what else to call it. My uncle,
it looks like you're parting it a little bit.
Yeah,
and
so this is the type of mustache one of my uncles used to wear all the time. So it's instead of being grown like yours is now, like long and going like from the top covering to the bottom, it's short all over. It's kind of the same length all over, and even though it's grown, it's kind of the same length all over. And then it's shaped like shaved, so shaped. So it's a tidy mustache. I don't know the name, what you would call that.
yeah, I wouldn't call it a pencil mustache, but yeah, it is just a less imposing mustache. You know, it's just kind of a little more subtle. This is a nice one. This is like a good kind of like standard chevron-esque, a little bit bigger. Not too thin, not too long, not too overpowering.
God, man, look, no gray. I'm just
Not
looking
a
at my
single
hair.
gray, just a couple right here.
Jesus, bro,
What happened to you, Carlos?
what the fuck?
And you got a nose piercing too.
I know. Nice watch.
Did you really have a nose piercing?
I did, yeah, for a little while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I
Fucking, we
forgot.
talked about it in a meeting lots of times.
I forget.
This is Joshua Tree, man, Pioneer Town. Jesus, that's a Fu Manchu. Again, the only thing I did after a shower was beard oil, and then just like let it dry and just go like this.
Well, and with that style, your tips are way longer than the center part. Like there is a pretty big disconnect with the length of the mustache on the ends, you know, right around here than in the center part.
And this all on purpose, because if you go back now, and I'll tell you the picture, go up and go to the, go up. The purple one. Yeah, that one. Now, the point of that is then I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have the tips to do this, like curly. And
Yeah.
that's already, this is the end of the evening, so my mustache was already out of place. But this was nice curled up in the beginning of the evening. Unfortunately, I do not have a better picture. I tried to look. This was in 2018, I think, Switzerland, 2019.
So my
For
my recommendation is more of a tapered look where it just gets gradually longer and longer and longer, so that if you do want to have like this style look, because you can even see like there is a bit of like that disconnect where
disconnect, yes.
yeah, so like you kind of want to like if you just had like a little more length right here and here, like
Yeah,
it could kind of really even out that. But the downside is you're going to be getting a lot more mustache in your mouth. It's
yeah.
it's a lot
So
more headache to
to,
to
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 the
deal with.
point I want to make, go back to another picture. To the point I want to make. I'm glad you said that. So that's exactly the point I want to make. And if you go to the picture of I look like I've got Lego hair here, that one where I'm like that one. See, I mentioned the one next to that one, to the
With
right, to the right, to
with the
the
beard.
right. Yes, that one.
Okay.
Right. So that's what happens with my mustache. My mustache, when I have it over the lip and I try to style it that way, it doesn't last long. With my breathing and shit, it just like all of a sudden that's what happens. It just goes into my mouth and it just becomes a really big curtain. And that's why I had mostly those disconnects in a lot of my beard styles when I wanted to have it down or I wanted to have it curled up with the long tips. It's because my hair is so thick, so coarse. Even though I trained it to go that way, to go, and with product, after a little while, it just comes back in and looks like that. From that's just from the vapor from my mouth that makes it do that.
Mouth and
And I
nose, right?
learned that a lot through walking to work before Beard Brand a lot. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I saw my mustache and beard, and then on the cold weather with the steam coming out of my mouth used to look like that.
It's yeah, when it's cold, I find it's even more challenging to to maintain uh that look. So let me
Yeah,
see.
someone is asking you like, even with, yeah, dude, I used to have, do you know what they got? That gray mustache wax, they used to come in a little pot that was so hard and you have to like
Like
really,
Fireman's.
I can't remember the brand.
Yeah.
Dude, I used that thing and yeah, I must have a breath of a dragon because that thing melted away.
Yeah. It is and again, like I feel like so much of beard and hairstyling is finding what your hair and beard will kind of naturally do, how it will naturally play, and then working with that rather than, seeing, me or Carlos or someone on the internet and being like, oh, I want that. So I want to duplicate it. It's like, well, maybe if your hair grows the similar way, you can do that. But if it doesn't, then you're kind of in for a bad time because you're going to just be fighting it. And I don't think your hair and beard style should be a point of struggle in life. I think it should be something that's fun, that you enjoy, and it's kind of fallen in line with you what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I've actually been thinking about this. So I think I have the oiliest hair of like almost anybody I know. Like
Yeah, and I have the driest.
like if we could just combine our hair and cut it in half, we both have excellent hair. And part of me is we did this photo shoot with what is Opie from Sons of Anarchy? What's his name?
Sons of Anarchy. Well, Opie, I don't know his real name. I can't remember. But yeah, we did some photo shoot with him a
Yeah,
few years ago.
what's his real name? Opie Sons of Anarchy. I'll find it. And then
You
because I want
looking?
to show the photo. Ryan Douglas Hart. Yeah, Ryan Hart. Ryan Hurst, right?
Ryan
Yep.
Hurst. That's
Okay,
it.
so let me share this tab instead. So he also has clearly like oily hair, and he's like rocking it in this photo shoot that we did with him. And my thoughts are like, should I just like own the greasy hair look and like try to find some kind of hairstyle that works with like a greasy hair? Or do I just have to wash it every single day in the shower and deal with that maintenance? I don't know the answer, or I haven't decided the answer to
Have
that
you ever
question.
tried doing the
Yeah,
greasy
yeah,
hair thing?
yeah, yeah.
Because I
Well, I
remember
haven't
you
tried
once
like the.
complaining, but it didn't look anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone like I'll go a weekend without showering, and it will look like this.
You dirty
Um,
bastard.
I know it's freaking crazy. It'll be like by this time tomorrow morning, it pretty much looks like that. I mean, not at that bad, 24 hours, but this is like a 2 days for me to get to that look of not washing or showering. So
All right. And we're gonna challenge you not to wash your hair until the next stream. Well, actually, you can't because you have stuff on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah, well then,
After that,
I could go. Yeah, I mean, when I get back from Milwaukee, I could go a whole week, and then you could see
yeah,
what it looks like.
I want to see. Yeah, let's see that for the next stream.
But what's interesting is kind of in that whole, there's a whole no shampoo like culture, and it's like, well, a lot of these guys will put like vinegar in their hair or like some, and it's like, well, that to me is still some kind of like product in your hair. Like to me, like no shampoo means like no product, just water, rinse it out, and kind
Yeah,
of deal with
but
it.
for me, water's got shit in it, so it's like it's tricky. I mean, obviously, I know you have that. What do you call it? It's not a filter.
Ooh, river. Yeah, I've got a water softener.
Yeah, water softener. That's it. So it makes it better, obviously. But man, most places like the water is so hard, so harsh.
Dude, is River all right? Like
He's
he's
playing. They
he just
listening
playing.
to. He's
Sounds like a
just
dinosaur.
he's pretend to be a dinosaur.
He's doing a good job.
He's listening to the dinosaur stomp music.
Okay.
Dinosaur stomp stomp. Dinosaur have big teeth. Crunch crunch. Yeah, he's just going like around the house. I'm supposed because that's what we do. I chase him. He chases me. But he's doing it with Jenna by the sounds of it.
Yeah, most of my beard stash has been generally more of a chevron style.
Man, you missing me having a mustache now. But I'm trying to grow the beard. Can't cut it. I've got a wedding. I'm gonna look like shit, but I've got a wedding on the 13th of February. I'm gonna look like shit. Hair, it's a mess. Beard, growing the beard out. It's gonna
No,
be a
that's a
mess.
month from now. You'll be. I mean, in a month, your beard will be fine. You'll be able to like have a nice looking
Style,
beard.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I need to get a haircut. I think I need to get a haircut, man.
yeah. But
I
even like a
wanna
month with your hair, you'll still be able to get some good styles, especially if you go with like any kind of fade.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't want fades, man. I just want to grow all the same length. That's the thing. That's why I've not been
uh,
cutting it. I just like I want to go to that length that I showed you the other day.
I forget what it was.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I mean, oh, he's knocking at the door, man.
The river is flowing. The river is flowing.
See
Oh
this?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
cool look.
yeah. I want to
You were
go to this.
skinny back then too.
Huh?
You were skinny back then too.
I was fat, bro.
I know. That's the joke. It was bread eating Carlos.
Bread and chorizo, Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
so I
let's
want to go this length, but we're talking about mustaches, so
yeah. Well, I don't know what else I got to say about the mustache.
I
More
mean,
about the head hair. I kind of want. There's a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about future video ideas for the live stream. See if you guys are down for that. I'm growing my hair out. Can you show different pictures from different stages, how to style and wear it? Yeah, I mean, I think like, do you have all the? I don't know if we have those readily available. Let's
I
go
just
to,
showed you a couple. Uh,
yeah, I
but
mean,
it's just screaming my name, dude. Just
kind
calling me
of,
out.
yeah, kind of what I do is, I just go down my Instagram because I change my style so much. My personal opinion is growing the hair from a mullet is the best way to grow long hair.
Yeah, but
Um,
not everyone rocks a mullet, bro.
yeah, I mean, I
Actually,
think that's
I thought going to this haircut. Like, I'll show you floor.
and I haven't none of these. I quit using Instagram before I started growing my hair long again. I think so. I don't have any of the.
Not like this, man. The current one. What is it? I saw this guy the other day playing. But I can't see a picture of him.
I mean, I think like honestly, what I would recommend you do,
It's kind of a
Barry,
mullet, but it's not a
is just
mullet.
well, just look at our live stream. So we've been doing this live stream weekly for the past year. I haven't really cut my hair at all over that time period, have I? Um, come on. So come in here and we'll go to live and you can just kind of see like here's how my hair is today and then we can go 3 months earlier and you see that kind of style, um which is kind of like that, kind of like that style you're going for. It's almost like 9 months of growth, huh? um
I've been
Here,
taking biotin now for a while to see if it helps, but I just have to keep fucking clipping my nails every 2 days almost. My nails are just growing so quick.
yeah, so I grew from a year ago. It was just kind of a classic, you know, what
Yeah.
do they call that,
So look,
executive cut.
I'm gonna share this screen with you. This is the hairstyle that I'm thinking. Where is it? Yeah. So we both clicking the thing. The one where he shaved a bit on it. It's kind of a weird mullet. I was thinking, but not so much. Just shave this much here and stop
It's almost
there.
like a
Not even
burst.
go.
What do they call that? Like a burst fade.
Yeah, but not going to that extent, you know. And actually, his current look is like that. It's just almost just there and here. So he's growing the hair long here and here at kind of the same rate. The only one that will have short is this little bit, which I don't mind because I hate these. I hate having
Yeah,
sideburns this long. I hate having this hair long like this here. It just makes me look.
yeah. It
I
doesn't
don't
have to
know.
be. When I say the mullet, it doesn't have to be like an '80s style, like incredibly noticeable mullet, like something like that. I think is a perfect way to grow out. But basically, just a little bit shorter on the sides, a little bit longer in the back, then
Yeah,
everything just kind of poofing out. Like I think it
yeah.
just adds so much interest
I think I'm
as your
gonna
hair
go.
grows
I
longer.
think I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this.
Yeah.
Not as much, but something similar to this.
Yeah.
So when
What about the guy below?
I go and see Darren this week, I'm gonna talk to him about maybe doing something like this.
Click on the image right below him, to the left
This
left, 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 down, right, right there. That guy. No, right, no, no, left.
this is left.
Okay, the guy right below in the pink shirt, to the right of the one you have selected. That guy.
This guy.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to have the same kind of length in that
Yeah,
period
I
of
don't
time.
have this length, but I don't mind having it just a little bit shorter here, so my
Right.
sideburns don't look as messy as they are now.
So what I'm saying is, like, when people grow their hair, like, start from something like that versus, just buzzing it all or having some kind of, like, where your hair is currently at. Like, I would not recommend you don't not touch, or I would not recommend that you continue growing your hair out as it is now. I would
Without a
recommend that
haircut.
without a
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
Because I think, like,
I'm at that stage of like I cannot go anymore without having a haircut, because until a couple of weeks ago I was like, it's okay, but from a couple of weeks ago I'm like, yeah, I need a haircut. I cannot not have a haircut. It's just not looking right.
because I mean, the whole thing is, like, I think that the major issue people have, or guys in particular, when they try to grow their hair out, is they want to get to a length like this, and then they plan on it sucking from where you're at now until it gets here, and then they're like, oh, once I get here, it's going to be cool. And I'm like, no, the answer is have it look cool the whole way, and maybe we add an extra 1 or 2 months to the time it takes to get here, because you're going to get some trims every few months. So rather than having 14 months of suffering to finally hit your goal look, you have no months of suffering, but it takes 18 months to get there, or 16 months to get there. That's my thought process on the best way to grow out hair.
Yeah, I agree. And or otherwise, if you don't want to touch it, you just wear a hat and a beanie all the time and do a David Beckham. All of a sudden, you reveal a long hair, and you're like, "What the fuck happened? This guy had the buzz cut 3 months ago." Magic.
Let's talk about what kind of cool things have you been checking out lately?
Actually, there was something today, and I didn't save it. There was a video of a nice classic Mustang. Unfortunately, I didn't save it, but it was the best restoration I ever seen. That car looked insane. Also, there's this company doing restoration of the old Defenders, the 110 and T90s, but the T90 was, but they're electric though. So it's like the old shape of the Defender, the whole carcass, but everything else is new technology. They look insane. I also didn't save that to show you because we're not doing viral videos anymore. Yeah, those are cool things that I came across that I was like, yeah, man.
Well, I don't think most people are going to be able to buy that, huh?
Yeah, I won't.
Just cool to check out.
But it's a nice thing to look at. It's like I'll probably never buy a GT3 RS, but I still like them.
Yeah.
I'll probably never buy Koenigsegg, but I still like them.
Yeah. Here's mine's a lot more simple. I like cereal. Are you a cereal guy?
I eat porridge rolled oats.
Okay.
Just for a source of fuel. I eat
Like
it with
hot
no. I
or
don't
cold?
I put 40 grams of my oats with some collagen peptides, some protein powder, uh, beef protein powder, and a little bit of honey, 15 grams of honey, and then my skyr yogurt, and that's what I eat for breakfast.
Yeah.
I mix it all up and I eat it. Not overnight, not hot porridge, nothing like that. I just eat my oats like that.
I love cereal because it's just super easy to make. Like it's just pour it in a bowl and pour some milk in there, and I can eat it super quick. But most cereal, in my opinion, is not that healthy for you, especially if you get like that real sugary stuff. Like anything, it's on a spectrum. So I was researching like what is the quote unquote healthiest cereal you can get, and this is kind of what I landed on. Ezekiel 4:9, or as we call it around here, Jesus cereal, because they've got like these biblical verses all on it. But yeah, it's just sprouted. What are these grains? Sprouted grains. So it's a higher nutrition. There's no flour in it. Surprisingly, high amounts of protein, 8 grams of protein or half a cup. Throw that in with some high protein milk, and I don't know. We'll give it a
I
shot.
don't
So I've
I
started
don't
eating
drink
this.
milk.
You don't drink milk?
No.
Huh?
I haven't drunk milk in years, man.
You don't drink milk?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with you?
Oh man, I used to drink cartons and cartons of milk when I was a kid. I just don't drink milk. Just nothing wrong with me. I eat skyr
Gross.
yogurt, so I do skyr yogurt instead of milk. Icelandics. I don't know. I used to drink milk. Like my mom used to go crazy because I used to drink so much milk. I used to grab a carton of milk and just chug it
Dude, I'm
down.
bullish on milk.
I used to be the same.
I mean, at least you get the skyr, so you got dairy. It's not like you're dairy free.
Oh yeah, I eat cheese too, but like yeah, I just don't know. I just don't. I mean, River drinks milk. I make porridge for River every morning. I give him breakfast, and yeah, with the proper milk. I
This
just
is
don't. I
this is
don't know why.
what we go with, the Fairlife knockoff brand by HEB Mootopia, and it's got 13 grams of protein per serving,
Yeah,
lactose free. Not
I've
that I
never even
need
seen this. I never even seen these types of milks, man. This type of milk looks weird. This looks fabricated, man. It's
No,
not like
dude,
it's
it's
from a
like it's
cow.
dude, we're in America. We got everything here. Like we
Uh,
got
I know.
fresh juices.
I'm gonna send you a reel that I seen today about all the foods that I from America that I ban everywhere else because of all the amount of fucking dyes that they contain,
No, this is just
including your brand.
highly refined. This is just highly refined. So they cut out all the they just filter it a couple times. So they're not adding anything in there. They're just taking away sugars pretty much. It tastes just like normal milk, but higher protein. It's like Fairlife. You have Fairlife, don't you?
I don't drink milk, bro. Told you.
You don't drink milk?
I know. How many times do you want me to tell you? I haven't drunk milk in years. I
How do
don't
you
drink milk.
how do you not drink milk?
I just don't. Like I said, I used to drink a lot of milk. I just gone off milk.
Yeah.
It's like I used to eat a lot of sweets. I don't. Gone off
Do
milk.
you do almond milk or all the fake milks?
No, definitely no, none of that milk either.
I don't think almond milk is the healthiest to drink. I think
No,
cow's milk is
no.
better than almond milk.
Yeah, 100%.
With the
I
exception of like if you're making, so if you put chia seeds in almond milk, it'll get nice and gelatinous. But if you do it in like normal milk, it never congeals. So
I yeah, I eat skyr yogurt. That's my dairy source.
yeah.
And
Do
sometimes
you
and sometimes a bit of cheese here and there in some foods.
do you guys have ciggies?
Cigarettes.
This is my preferred brand, Siggy's.
Yeah, no, so I do skyr.
I mean, this is Skyr.
I know, but the brand is called skyr.
The brand's called Skyr.
Yeah, I showed you before. Um,
This one.
Hold on. Oh, the package doesn't look like that. Hold on a second. Let me find it. The one that I use is this one, Arla. Oh, it's from Arla.
Arla. Okay.
Yeah,
This one right here.
Arla is a shit company, to be honest, but
Yeah. It's cheap, huh?
it's not that cheap. Yeah, that's the one I eat. It's good on,
Relative to other skiers.
it's good on protein. We don't have as many choices as you guys have in America, which is good. Narrows it down. Don't need to spend fucking ages trying to figure out which one is the best. So for me, that one's the best. That's the one I eat. And we do like delivery, so I use my Beard Brand bucks to buy my shopping, so
Mm.
works out.
I would say to answer this question, around 30 days, you'll tend to get a general feel if what the potential is, and then at 90 days for certain. So if you're looking for certainty, you got to grow for about 90 days, and then if you are willing to go about 30 days, you'll kind of get a general feel for if your beard will come in thick or not. Get some Siggy's plain yogurt. Is it like an airplane? Come on. I wonder if they got some Siggy's automobile yogurt. I like Siggy's. I think I'm sure like they're all, it kind of comes down to like how they process it, like the texture. Is it thicker or
Yeah,
thinner? And
when I was in Austin last November, you showed me that, and I bought the equivalent to it, but it's the Center Market own.
Central
It's the,
Market.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I got some of
the
that.
it's
Central
the
Market just came out with some.
yeah, it's the equivalent to the one that you just showed. That's the one I got while I was there to eat for my breakfast.
We just
Oh,
switched to that too.
I'm so tired, man. I've been averaging 2 to 3 hour per night sleep. Apart from last night that I said to Jenna, I need a break, and I slept downstairs and I slept almost 8 hours for the first time in a long time.
I slept 9.5 hours last night. My
Oh,
Norwegian
fuck,
four by
man.
fours, they killed me. By like 9 o'clock, I was a zombie. I was just like,
Yeah, Telmo, my friend here is like, we obviously goes to the gym. We sometimes go to the gym together, and he's showing me sleep pattern. I'm like, fuck, I wish. It's just, I got no chance, man. River wakes up so many times during the night, and the dogs.
yeah. I mean,
But I
to be
feel
fair, I woke up at 2:30 last night when my boy woke up as well. He's like,
my
"No,
body's not
I
even
want
recovering.
mom," and I'm like, "You're stuck with me."
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's me or Jenna. It's
Yeah,
just, I just wake up anyway. It's like, apart from last night, I was downstairs. I didn't hear anything. She said he woke up quite a lot. I was like, oh, did not hear it once.
yeah. Well, I'm kind of disappointed. We didn't have as much activity in the comments this one. I thought we were going to have a good live stream, but it was a little
uh,
quiet. A little
yeah,
quiet.
yeah, it felt like that from the beginning. It felt like people are not here. Quite a
Yeah,
few people missing, to be honest.
yeah,
Quite a
yeah.
few.
And didn't see
I mean, Charlie, Gray,
Nathan. Yeah, yeah,
Nathan.
yeah.
There's quite a lot
Uh,
of the regulars missing.
Yeah. We miss you guys if you're catching this stream afterwards. We love it when you guys are on the stream. So maybe we'll catch you next week. I think we should wrap it up. I'm getting hungry talking about all this food.
I am hungry too, even though I ate not long ago. And
I forgot, it's been a long time since I've said that. But I generally think if you have long hair, short beards are good. Or if you have a long beard, shorter hair is good. Maybe there are some cases where you can kind of do both. But
I did both and I liked it.
yeah.
I was the same opinion as you, and then I did it and I was like, actually looks cool.
Yeah.
It's not that much hair.
Yeah. I mean, I think you do whatever you want, really. It's like,
Yeah, I suppose if you're good looking, you're good looking. That was such an asshole thing to say.
Well, I appreciate you calling me attractive. All right, guys.
Hopefully everyone gets this humor.
It's good. It's good. Enjoy the stream. I hope everybody's doing well on the other side of the internet. I will not be in next week. We will have somebody else fill in for me.
Yeah, it will be me and Greg.
Cheers.
A la vista.
Keep on growing.